Hello everyone, this is Andrew at Crown Academy of English. Today we are doing a lesson about the use and meaning of the word yet. So yet is usually an adverb, and yet can also be a conjunction. So adverb is the most common use, but it can also be a conjunction. So yet as a conjunction, let's look at this. So first of all, what is a conjunction? Well, a conjunction joins together phrases, clauses, or sentences. Yet as a conjunction means but or nevertheless. And it shows contrast with the first part of the sentence. So it shows contrast with two parts of a sentence. Example: she is intelligent, yet she failed her exams. So here we have two parts of the sentence, two ideas. She is intelligent, she failed her exams. So these two ideas, they seem to contradict each other. They are almost opposite concepts. And the word yet joins them together. It helps us contrast this idea with this idea. So this means it's the same as saying but. She's intelligent, but she failed her exams. The same meaning. Mark doesn't like Jane, yet he often talks to her. So we have the idea Mark doesn't like Jane, Mark often talks to her. So those two ideas seem to be contradictions. They are contrasting ideas. And the word yet is a conjunction, and it joins this idea with this idea. Okay? So this means Mark doesn't like Jane, but he often talks to her. It's a conjunction. Okay? Now, yet as an adverb. This is slightly more complicated. Yet is usually used in a negative sentence or in a question. So these are the most common structures where we use yet. However, yet is sometimes used in an affirmative sentence, in a positive sentence. And we often use yet with the present perfect tense and other perfect tenses. Example, the past perfect. But the present perfect is probably the most common use of yet. So the present perfect in the negative and question form. However, we also sometimes use it in the present tense. So let's look in more detail. So yet with the present tense. And first of all, let's look at a negative sentence. And so this means that something is not happening or is not true in the present. And we expect it to happen or to be true in the future. So this is very important. We expect the situation to change in the future. That's the meaning of yet. Example: she's not tired yet. So this means in the present, she's not tired, but we expect it to happen or to be true in the future. So this means, okay, she's not tired now, but we expect her to be tired soon in the future because she's doing lots of sport. So yet really has the concept of future change. We expect something to change in the future. They are not leaving yet. So they are not leaving now, but we expect them to leave soon in the future. Okay, so we would say this when we are anticipating them to leave. We are expecting them to leave. We are waiting for them to leave, maybe. Okay? So this is a negative sentence. And we can also ask the question. So we use yet in a question to ask if something is happening or true in the present. And we are expecting it to happen or be true in the future. Are you hungry yet? So we're asking them, are you hungry? And we are expecting them to be hungry now or very soon in the future. So there is the concept of the future time. So we're almost waiting for them to be hungry. We're expecting them to be hungry. Is it raining yet? So maybe we saw the weather forecast and we saw that it is going to rain today. And so we're asking, well, is it raining now? Is it raining yet? We're expecting rain in the future. And we're asking, is it raining now? Is Mum cooking dinner yet? So we would perhaps ask this question if we're hungry and we want to know if Mum is cooking dinner now and we expect it to happen in the future, maybe because Mum said she was going to cook dinner. So we're anticipating, we're waiting, we're expecting, and we're asking the question, is it happening now? No? Okay, well, it should be happening soon. Yet with the present perfect tense. This is the most common use. And in a negative sentence means something has not happened in the past. And we expect it to happen in the future. Jane hasn't called me yet. Jane hasn't called me yet. So this is the negative form of the present perfect. Hasn't called me. Yet means we're expecting her to call me. He is waiting for Jane to call him. You can see he's looking at his phone. She hasn't called me yet. He's waiting. He's anticipating. He's expecting. I have not passed my driving test yet. So in the past, I have not passed my driving test. In the past, I have not passed my driving test. And we add yet because we are expecting to pass it soon in the future. So I have not passed my driving test yet, but it will probably happen soon in the future. Yet in a question and still in the present perfect tense. To ask if something has happened in the past. So we're asking a question about the past. And we're expecting it to happen or to be true in the future. Have you finished your homework yet? Have you finished your homework yet? So you're asking if you have finished your homework, and if not, you're expecting it to happen soon. Okay, so you're hoping that he finishes his homework soon. Have they paid their rent yet? So have they paid their rent in the past up to the present? And we're expecting it to happen soon. We're expecting them to pay their rent in the future. Okay? So this page is the most important. This is present perfect in negative sentences and questions. I would say this is the most common use of yet as an adverb. We can also use yet with affirmative or positive sentences. This is less common. And this is to describe a situation that is continuing, even when we think the situation will not continue. Example. The teacher says, "Sit down. The class isn't finished. There are more exercises to do yet. There are more exercises to do yet." So the students think that there are no more exercises to do. The students think that the exercises are not continuing. But this is wrong. The teacher is saying there are more exercises to do yet. Okay, so even though we think the situation will not continue, the teacher is saying, no, the situation is continuing. It's continuing. So we're emphasizing the fact. The word yet in an affirmative sentence emphasizes or stresses the fact that the situation is not finished. The situation is continuing. Jane says, "I think we're late." And Mark says, "No, there is plenty of time yet. There is plenty of time yet." So Mark is saying that we have plenty of time. The situation or time is still continuing. Okay? Even though Jane thinks the situation will not continue, Mark is saying, no, it's continuing. The situation is not finished. Okay? Yet. Yet with superlative adjectives. So we can have the form or structure of a superlative adjective with yet. And this means that something is the best, worst, biggest, etc. From the past and until the present time. So something is what the superlative adjective is describing until the present time. Example. The Airbus A380 is the biggest aeroplane yet. So this means that the A380 is the biggest aeroplane from the past up until the present. Okay, until the present day, this is the biggest aeroplane. At the moment, this is the biggest aeroplane. It might change in the future, we don't know. But at the moment, today, the A380 is the biggest aeroplane. So yet means until the present time. This is the superlative adjective, and it's describing, it's modifying this noun, aeroplane. That goal is his best yet. That goal is his best yet. So this means that goal is his best goal from the past until the present time. So best is the superlative adjective of the adjective good, and it's referring to the noun goal, okay, here. Mark says, "How was your English exam?" And Jane replies, "It was my hardest exam yet." So this means it was my hardest exam from the past until the present time. So hardest is the superlative adjective of the adjective hard, and exam is the noun that it is modifying. Yet as an adverb, so what is the position in a sentence? Well, for a negative sentence, yet is usually at the end of the sentence. And this is what we have already seen. Example, I'm not hungry yet. So yet is at the end of the sentence. But yet can also be after the word not. I'm not yet hungry. This is also correct. And the meaning is exactly the same. The meaning is the same. So for negative sentences, you have the choice. Either put yet at the end or after the negative, after the word not. And for affirmative and questions, then yet is usually at the end of the sentence. There is some more work to do yet. So this is an affirmative sentence, and yet is at the end. And here is a question. Are you hungry yet? So this is the question, and yet is also at the end of the sentence, or the end of the question. Okay? So there we are. That's the end of the lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. And here are some other videos which I think you might be interested in.